So this is your circuit, how to calculate the H parameters. Again, remember the formula. I told you how to remember it. V1, V2, I1, I2, V1, I2. Okay, so here it is V1 is equals to and I2 is equals to. Now what are the terms remaining? After V1 and I2, what is remaining? I1 is remaining and V2 is remaining. Okay, so the 1 will get the first priority. I1 is written, so you take I1 plus what is the other term? V2. Again write here I1 plus V2. Correct. So here write H11, H12, H21, H22. Correct. So this is these are the equations for calculating the H parameters. Okay. Now, how to solve it? Again, the same procedure is repeated. You can solve it on your own as well, but one question for every type of every parameter I will be solving. Okay, so I will be solving it. Now, first we will take H11 and H12. How to calculate H11 and H12? Simply, what is the value of H11 now? If you see, H11 will be V1 upon I1 when V2 is equals to 2. Correct. And what is the value of H12? H12 is equals to V1 upon V2 when I1 is equals to 0. Correct. When I1 is 0, H12 is equals to V1 upon V2. Okay. Now, what is remaining now? Okay. So, what to do now? H11 is equals to V1 upon I1 when V2 is equals to 0. So, make the V2 0. How? By short circuiting it. V2 is equals to 0. Correct. And I1 and V1, two things are there. You can connect a current source and calculate the voltage across it, or you can connect a voltage and take the current through it. So I will connect a voltage source. So I will take it as 1 volt. 1 volt voltage source I have connected. Now I will calculate the value of I1. Okay. So it is simple. Now you can see the circuit. 6 ohm is parallel to 4 ohm. So 4 ohm parallel to 6 ohm, how much it is? 4 into 6 divided by 4 plus 6, that is 2.4 ohm. Okay, plus 1 ohm. So 2.4 plus 1 is equal to 3.4 ohm. Correct. So this is the total resistance. Now what is the value of I1? Value of I1 is what? V1 is this voltage. So V1 is 1 volt upon 3.4 ohm, that is equal to suppose 1 upon 3.4 ampere. Okay, I want to solve it. Why? Because it can be used, it will be used later. Okay, so H11 is V1 upon I1. So H11 is equal to V1 upon I1. What is the value of V1? 1 volt. I1 is 1 upon 3.4 ampere. Correct. So what it is? 3.4 volt upon ampere, that is ohm. So H11 is 3.4 ohm. Okay. If you don't remember the units, just by the formula only you can get. V upon I means ohm. I upon V means ohm inverse. I1 upon I2, no unit. V1 upon V2, no unit. Okay. So H11 is 3.4 ohm. Correct. Now what is H12? H12 is V1 upon V2 when I1 is equals to 0. When the I1 will be 0? I1 will be 0 when it is open circuited. So it is already open circuited, so I1 is 0. Now what we have to do? Take any value or either of V1 or V2, but we can't take any value. If we take V1 here, so I1 will not be 0 in that case. When the I1 will be 0? Only when V1 is equal, when this is open circuited. Now we will take a value of V2. Okay, here suppose we have connected one battery. V2 is equals to 1 volts. Correct. So in that case, we know the value of V2. Now we will be calculating the value of V1. Okay, how to calculate the value of V1? Whatever the voltage across these two ports, these two nodes, that will be the value of V1 only. Why? Because there will be no current passing through it. Because I1 is 0 already. So no current will pass through it. So whatever the voltage difference here, that will come across here. Okay. So what is the voltage difference here now? Now you have already solved many these type of questions. So you should directly tell. Okay. So the voltage across this is means your value of V1 will be what? V2 multiplied by 4 upon 10. That is equals to 0.4. V2 value is 1. 1 into 0.4 is 0.4 volts. Correct? Like this you should calculate it. Otherwise, another method is first you calculate the value of I, then you calculate what is the voltage drop across it by using I into R. Correct? So this is the shortcut, means you should always remember it. Okay. So now the value of V1 you have calculated here, the 0.4 volt, the same value is here of V1. Now V2 we have taken as 1 volt, V1 we have calculated as 0.4 volt. So what is the value of H12? H12 will be V1 upon V2, that is 0.4 upon 1, that is equal to 0.4 only. There will be no unit. Why? Because H12 is V1 upon V1. Unit of V1 is also volts and V2 is volts. Okay, so what is the difference? What will be the unit? Then nothing. Okay, all is cancelled. Okay, so 0.4. Okay, now again, what is the next thing we have to calculate? We have to calculate H21 and H22. So what is the formula for H21? I2 is equal to H21 I1 plus H22 V2. So I2 is equal to H21 I1 plus H22 V2. Okay. So the value of H21 will be what? I2 upon I1 when V2 is equal to 0. Similarly, the value of H22 is what? The value of H22 is I2 upon V2 when I1 is equal to 0. Correct. Now, what will happen here? Here, okay, we will have to make V2 is equal to 0. So, how to make V2 0? Simply short circuited. So, V2 is now 0. I1 and I2 we have to calculate. So, for this purpose, the any one thing you take means I2 you cannot take. Why? Because this is already short circuited. So, you take any I1, any value of I1. So, here you take one current source of 1 ampere. Okay. So, remove it. So, 1 ampere current source you have taken. So, a value of I1 is 1 ampere. Okay, because the same current will be passed to here. So I1 is 1 ampere. Now you have to calculate the value of I2. Now again, by the simple trick that I told you in the previous class, how to calculate I1 is equals to, okay, I2 will be what? Forget about I2. What is the current passing through this 6 ohm resistance? Okay, when 1 ohm is coming through this 1 ohm resistance, what 1 ampere is coming through this 1 ohm resistance, what will be the current? So the current through here is what? 1 into 1 ampere multiplied by 4 ohm divided by 6 plus 4. Okay, that will be the current passing through the 6 ohm resistance. Okay, so the resistance through which the current is not passing, that is 4 ohm divided by summation of both the resistance. Okay, that is 0.4 ampere. Correct. This is the current passing through this. So the direction is this, because I1 is will be dividing into two directions. One is here, another is this one. Now, the say this current is passing through here. Now I2 is the opposite of this current. So what is the value of I2? I2 will be minus of 0.4 ampere. Correct. Minus of 0.4 ampere. Okay. So what is the value of now H21? The value of H21 is simple now. Value of H21 is equal to I2 upon I1. I2 value is minus 0.4 ampere and value of I1 is 1 ampere. Okay, ampere and ampere cancelled out, minus 0.4. So there is no unit of H21 as well. So the value is minus 0.4. This is the ratio. Okay. Now H22 is equal to I2 upon V2 when I1 is equal to 0. How to make I1 0? It is already 0. Why? Because it is open circuited. Correct. Now, what you will have to do, take any value of V2 or take I. So I will take the voltage source. V2 is equal to 1 volt. V2 is equal to 1 volt, and now we will calculate the value of I2 because there is no current passing through here. The value of I2, calculating the value of I2 is very simple. It is just I2 is equal to V2 divided by 10, or 1 upon 10 is equal to 0.1 ampere. Correct. Okay, because this is the path of the current, so only 10 ohm resistance is coming across it. So I2 is what? I2 is calculated. Now V2 value we already know 1 ohm value of H22 is equal to what? 0 divided by what? V2 is 1 volt. You always write units. Okay, why? Because if you write units, there will be no chance of error. Okay, so, total 0.1 ohm inverse. This is your H22 value. Okay, now you can see here in Z parameters, all the values had unit, all the values had. Here, all the values had units ohm inverse. Okay, but in hybrid parameters, that is why it is called hybrid parameter, because all the parameters like H11 has ohm, unit ohm, H12 and H21 has no unit, and H22 has ohm, unit ohm inverse. Okay, so that is why it is called the hybrid parameter.